KDJW Channel 5 in Philadelphia. This is the Washington Podcast from the DJ Wash 5 studios with the Quizmaster Best of 3, Chuck Strongbacks, and all the gang. And you, that's right, you. Will you join us? If you are, please come on down. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host with the most, the DJ Wash 5 Productions president, Mr. David Washington. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Bob Hilton, and welcome to the Washington Podcast right here on KDJW Channel 5 here in Philadelphia. It is Easter Sunday, and I'm dressed with the best, with a little black and gold bar tie and my big glasses on, and we're going to have a good time for this next 1 hour. I hope you join me. Yes, kids, we're having a fun time. We only have one viewer, but don't worry. Oh, ye few, but faithful. We got 2 views. Hello, viewers. Who's out there tonight? Let me know in the comments down below. This is KDJW, the channel with 1,001 subscribers. If you'd like to subscribe, please come on down and subscribe and hit the bell icon for more newer content and other stuff as well for your enjoyment. Boy, we're having such a fun night. Who's up here? Let me know in the comments down below if you're watching the show. We got Bill Freno in the house tonight. Oh, and Bill, wondering, are you hearing the applause very well? I'll just do it again. All right, Bill Freno is here with us along with the family. Hello, family of Freno. Welcome aboard. Hey, we got Schnook Man in the house. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Wow, my gosh, everyone's here tonight right after the 10 Commandments. That was yesterday. I had a fun time. You know, if you haven't seen my Facebook posts or Instagram posts, I have had 2 TVs right in my apartment area. One TV showing Ben-Hur, and the other one is the 10 Commandments. Hey, no problem. No problem. Always a pleasure. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're still looking up. More folks are coming around. Make sure I'm looking now. Yes, indeed. I'm looking. Yep. Dressed up with my Easter best. And if you guys watching Freeform, H. Lee in the house. Well, let me see here. Tonight's movie on Freeform, currently airing right now, is The Sound of Music. Mind you, I watched The Sound of Music on ABC right before the holidays, right during the holiday season. And look at this, Deb and Al with Ben-Hur. Yeah! Yes, indeed. You know, I like to be called Mr. Television City, but that little tag has already been taken. Yeah. And happy Easter to Deborah. Hey, that was some groovy suit you got on. That's awesome. Yes, indeed. I never seen anybody groovy with that suit. Yes, indeed. The white suit. Yes, indeed. I have a white suit jacket, but I don't have the matching stuff there. But hey, pretty soon I will, and I'll be on the Easter Promenade next year on the old South Street. Yeah. Now, Deborah is here along with H. Lee, Schnook Man, and Bill Freno in the house. We are having a good time. Now, before we get started on some of the... please text Gnomestead. Tell him to come on down. And make sure you support the Gnomestead. On his GoFundMe, he's at $90 for donations. He needs 510 more. So if you're willing and able to help support the Gnomestead, please do so. Thank you. I'll have that website coming to you very shortly on the comments, so please tune in. Thank you. Now, before we continue, I have something special to say to you, to everybody here. Now, on this day last year, a friend of mine gave me this camera and tripod, and he's a good friend of mine. He worked for the city of Philadelphia, now retired, and he's done a lot for the city, and he's a dear friend of mine. So would you please, please, please give a big hand for my friend, Jim Brown. Jim, if you're watching, this show is for you. Yes, it is for you. Yep, because without this camera setup here and this podcast, we wouldn't start something great. So Jim, JB, wherever you are, brother, thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we do it right here on the Washington Podcast. We like to celebrate the folks out there who helped me, and I wanted to help you. So here's the Jim Brown once again. Right on, baby. JB. Thank you, JB. You're the man. You know that. Yes, sir, Bob. All right. Let me see here. We are at 1,000 subscribers. Oh, Chuck. Yeah, can you believe that? 1,000 subscribers on KBJW. A big milestone for us, right, Dave? You're darn right. It's amazing. Yeah. Now, if you like to be making it up to 2,000, hey, hold it there, Chuck. Hold it. Hold it up there, Chuck. We gotta, start slow here, okay? All right. Well, hey, aim high, right, son? Yeah. So that's right, Chuck. Yeah, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for new shows, okay? Back to you, Dave. All right, thank you very much, Chuck Strongbacks, and thank you very much. Hey, you like the tie? You do? You like it? Yeah. This is one of my favorite ties here. I got this from one of those tie lot sales back in on eBay. And remember, eBay is a very, very good friend of mine. And without eBay, I wouldn't have this classic tie set up here. Yep, yes, indeed. I said everyone that always dressing up, slicking up Sunday nights, and Saturday nights when the Eagles are tooting for the big games. You know what I mean? Okay, without further ado, it's time for a thing called Pod News. Pod news time, but first we have a question from H. Lee. Oh, thank you very much. Where did you get that picture of a Philadelphia rooftop from? Well, I'll tell you. It's a screenshot from a live camera at the Wanamaker Building in Center City, Philadelphia. You can actually access. And Bobby B is in the house. Yeah, we're having a good night tonight, are we? Yeah, yes, indeed. Yep, and let me see here. Yep, freeform is still going on. I see someone hatching some potatoes or something. Yeah. So yep, Bobby B is here, and thank you very much, H. Lee and Deborah. This is a nice tie. Yes, so yep, here's what you do. Right after the podcast is over, go onto your computers, tablets, or whatever, and Google it. Wanamaker Building Live Cam Philadelphia, and you'll find it right there. So you have a good time. You'll see the morning sunrises and the beautiful hot sunsets, including the ones that, like, after the rain is gone, you see a fiery sunset going down. Yeah. So that's how you do it. That's how you access the camera. So yes, sir. That's how you do it. So now it's time for Pod News. I'll read this report. It's about a Wawa store. And thank you, Bob. Yes, 1,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? I like to say it again, 1,000. That's a big thing, That's really big. So here we go with Pod News, and here is the update from New Jersey from the New Jersey website nj.com. A Wawa convenience store serving motorists at a traffic circle in Upper Pittsgrove closed Tuesday before demolition. The closure makes way for a larger remodeled Wawa that'll include gas pumps. The old store at Pole Tavern, located at the intersection of routes 40 and 77 near the busy Pole Tavern traffic circle in Salem County, will be torn down. The old school Wawa, which had operated for decades, is positioned just off the circle. Employees announced the Tuesday closure with a sign posted out right on the store's window. A Wawa spokesperson said earlier this year that a new, nearly 6,000 square foot Wawa is being built on the property. The new store will expect to open by the fall of this year. And thank you very much, Ashley. You got it. Unlike the previous location, which had operated as a convenience store only, the new Wawa store will feature gas pumps and a modern store design. The project has been in development for more than a year. And that, kids, is Pod News. This has been Pod News. Yes, sir, Pod News and the old action news theme conducted by the late, great Tom Sellers. And that was on the air for only 2 years on WFIL, then known as WPVI. So that's a little history fact for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now I'm going to do something different right here before we do the weather. The weather is not hot, but this is. This is Heckler Hot Sauce. Yep, sponsored the show, and we're happy to have Heckler along, so this is good stuff. This is pineapple habanero. I'll say it again, pineapple habanero. It is, in the heat scale, 3 out of 5 peppers. And today, yes, that's right, today, we're going to sample it right now. So, we're going to do it. Please turn off the graphics, son. Thank you. Now, here's how we're going to do it. First, I'm going to get my mic away from me, just a little bit. And we're going to open the hot sauce like this. And I'm going to use just this. A little knife right here. Little spreading knife. So, for the first time, you'll be seeing me trying habanero, pineapple habanero. 3 out of 5 peppers hot, and it's very good. So, look out. Watch this. Gonna take just a little bit. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. And now, here it comes, the test of pineapple habanero. A little sweet and a little heat. That is the power of 3 out of 5 peppers on the heat scale. And you've seen it live right here on the Washington Podcast. This is the greatest prize ever. Heckler, made in Philadelphia. And remember, I'm a brave guy doing it, so give me a little round of applause, please. All right. That was good. That was very good. I like that. Yes, so habanero with a 3 out of 5. That is delicious. If you can't get it in Philadelphia, I would encourage you to go onto the website, hecklerhotsauce.com, to order not only this, but the rest of them. The next time we'll join us on the Washington Podcast, we're going to try another hot sauce, okay? All right. So, yes, indeed. Man, that is hot. Now, what would I cook with that? Well, let me see here. I had tried, I have poured it on some beef. I with the ground beef, and I made it into meatballs. And after cooking it, it does have a little spice, but I think I might need to add just a little bit more next time. So that's what we're going to do here on the next show, or next time I'll be cooking. Yes, sir. So, Is everybody ready for AccuWeather? I believe we are. So here comes the AccuWeather 5-day forecast. Partly cloudy tonight, 47 for the suburbs, 48 for the city. We're beginning a cool and clear morning with little rays of sunshine during your commute. The temperature will be 44 degrees in the beginning of the show, beginning of the day, I mean. And mostly sunny later on. We may hit 60 degrees in most of Philadelphia, so that's a great thing. Call from AccuWeather on Tuesday. We're dropping down to 51 with coolness in the air, clouds and sun. Very nice. It'll be sunny, but a few clouds, a bit cooler, with temperatures going down to 51. We're going up on Wednesday with a temperature of 53 with the mostly sunny skies. Give me a second here. Yep, that's good stuff. Big blue. Tuesday, mostly cloudy, going up to 63. And on Friday, clouds and sun, and heidi-ho, here comes the gnome. Welcome aboard, Gnomestead. Everyone's happy you're here tonight. Yep, we're getting ready to end the weather shortly after saying clouds and sun with a temperature. And Tiffany's here. Let's all give it up for my dear sister Tiffany Davis. Yes, indeed. Making a goat video. How very good. I gotta tell you, it's not bad. Thanks, Deborah. Temperature 73 degrees on Friday, beginning a great weekend. So, oh yes, and this weekend I will be going to New York City. Yep, I'll be going to New York this coming Saturday for the Javits Convention Center and the auto show. So there'll be some pictures. So yes, indeed. Yes, so everyone's here tonight. We're having a good time. And also, if you haven't watched the first part, make sure you watch the rebroadcast. Now, Jim Brown is a dear friend of mine. He worked for the city of Philadelphia, polling places and other fun things like that he did for the city. And I'm looking forward to that goat video too. I want to say that. Now, hey, look at that! Sean Downey is joining us. Yeah! Sean is in New York City right now. Yes, we have a lot of fun. Oh, yes. Auto show time. Say hi. Oh, yes, sir. You bet. Definitely. You got it. Now it's 8:18. Oh, my goodness. You know what's missing? I think I know what's missing. It's time for the Quizmaster. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yep, if you want to go a good broadcaster, you got to have that mustache. Yes, indeed. All right, so Sean is joining us from the great city of New York, Manhattan, WINS, and other fun things. But today's category for the Quizmaster Best of 3, the category is Biblical Movies 2. It's showtime. You bet it is, sir. It is showtime on a Quizmaster. Now, remember to zero in on your ESP, but here comes round number 1. Okay, here we go. I just got it pulled up. I can see it, but you can't because you got to use this guy right here. I hope you're ready for this. Quizmaster Best of 3, quiz number 1, the category Biblical Movies 2. Name the MGM movie with the famous chariot race. Is it A, The Greatest Story Ever Told, B, Ben-Hur, or C, Quo Vadis? You have 31 seconds, and the time starts now. Yes, indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to do this right now, live on the air. My dad is watching this show, so please give him some belated birthday greetings. Too easy. And here's like one thing, that MGM movie, the lion doesn't roar. I don't know why. He just likes to sit there like this. Okay, everyone says Ben-Hur. Let's see what the answer says. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay, so y'all right it is. Yes, and you know, H. Lee, you are right. It was hard last week. My gosh, it was hard. Hard as a rock. Yep. So long, farewell. It's time to say... No, we can't say that yet. So that is round one of the Quizmaster. Ben-Hur is the right answer. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What a guy. Hey, Dad, they love you. Yeah, how about that? What do we win? That's a good question. Oh no. I don't have any much for prizes here. Should I give away most of the majority of my neckties, or should I do another taste test of Heckler hot sauce? Or should I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but this is a low budget show with Situation. That's why I always put on this little guy right here. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost ready to start on the, let me see here, Street Names of Philadelphia. But first, I gotta find my book. So would you please hold on for a minute? Well, I haven't found it yet, but it's okay, kids. Thanks very much. Necktie giveaway. Alrighty, now let's talk about baseball, and it is not a good thing. Alrighty, here we go. We have won the last 2 games in Colorado. Yep, won the last 2 games in Colorado, and the Phillies won 2 games. But unfortunately, the Colorado Rockies got mad at us again, and they wanted to seek revenge. We would have had a series sweep, but unfortunately, at a score of 3-1, we ended it off with a loss. Yep, that's right. We ended off with a loss. That's right. Yeah. It's kind of sad, you know. We should have swept them if it wasn't for that meddling pitcher for our team. He's given up some runs for the other team, which is really terrible. I want to see him cleaning the bleachers. Yeah. You know, a loss like this, I wonder what will make me happy. Wow, the 1990s Action News set. Gosh, that looks wonderful. I remember looking about that when I was a kid. Man, hey, that's Jim Gardner's seat. Should I have a seat and do the Action News program? Yeah. What do you think? Oh, yes, here's like one thing. This picture was generated by Gemini on Google, and it did have Jim Gardner sitting on it, but I wanted to see what it looks like when the studio is empty and me just wandering around in there. Yeah, it does take you back, doesn't it? Yeah. We have Gary Papa doing the great sports scene, or Scott Palmer doing his thing right there, and Dave Roberts with the AccuWeather forecast, like the board you've seen earlier, like his magnetic weather map, and the clouds, the good guy bad guy system, which Jim O'Brien have passed down a long time ago. Yeah, that's a great thing. Yeah, but it just really takes me back, man. Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah. I just got back in memory lane, man. Memory lane. Wow. Yeah, gosh. My gosh, man. That is a wonderful setup, wasn't it? That was like way back there. Yeah, you said in the Tonight Show on NBC. Ooh, that's cool. Here's Johnny. Right on. Yeah, I like that. Yes, indeed. So let me see here. We're about like 5 minutes out before the break. 4 minutes out. Let's have another Quizmaster. Round 2. Yes, indeed. It does sound like fun. Jim O'Brien was the best. Now, here it comes, quiz number 2. And this one's about a lengthy movie. The hot sauce, before we go on, the hot sauce is very hot. I'll tell you this. What he's mentioned is this here. This is pineapple habanero. Hello and welcome aboard. Actually retracted, but don't worry, he'll come back soon. So this is Heckler hot sauce. This is the pineapple habanero. I've tried it earlier. It is 3 out of 5 peppers hot. It is on the heat scale. And it's very hot it's sweet with a little bit of heat. Yep, sweet with heat. Yeah. So thank you, Heckler. That's fun. All right, here we go with round number 2. Yes, it is good, ain't it? Good, ain't it? Okay, actually, this is round 2 of the Quizmaster. Now, watching the 10 Commandments last night on most of your ABC stations. If you're in New York, WABC. If you're in Philadelphia like me, WPVI. Or if you're in Roanoke Rapids or North Carolina area watching Raleigh Durham's WTVD like my dear sister and brother-in-law or whoever's watching. Yep. What is the most famous scene of the 10 Commandments? Is it A, the parting of the Red Sea, B, the 10 plagues, or C, the golden calf? And ladies and gentlemen, while the captain's here, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, Philly Captain's here with us. Alrighty, let me see. Cat's in the house, parting of the Red Sea. The sea, he says C, which is yes indeed. Let's just do the answer here. That's right, it is the parting of the Red Sea. Let's all give everybody a big hand tonight. Alrighty, the parting of the Red Sea is the right answer. Congratulations, everybody. I'm still digging up for the book Street Names of Philadelphia, and yep, indeed. And did you know that the cameras used on Ben-Hur, the MGM show, the MGM movie, it is yep, they are way too easy. I like to make it up to all y'all for part-time, yeah. For winter chicken dinner. My gosh, you make me hungry. Chicken dinner with light vermicelli pasta, green peppers, white onions, and broccoli all seared nicely. Yeah, what do you think about that? That delicious or what? Alrighty, we're getting ready to do the halftime portion of the show. Dad, you got it right. Congratulations. I'm here with two great legends on the Washington podcast tonight. The Philly Captain and my dad, Bernard Washington. Yep. Next year, he'll be turning 90. Yeah. Alrighty, so here we go. It's time to, do a station break. So we'll be right back with Heckler Hot Sauce. Acme store at the meat department. It's about darn time. And we're back for the Washington Podcast. Hello, Philly Captain. If you like to subscribe, please do so. You heard what the Philly Captain said. Tap the like button. I'm back. See, look, I'm back. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going off the air yet. We're just getting jiggy with it. Welcome back, Captain. Welcome back, everybody. Yep, taking a small break, just a little station break and other fun things. And I finally found a book with a little bit of drum. Street Names of Philadelphia, Robert Ialata. And where did I go? Oh, I'll tell you where. Well, on the station identification, which we just do this part right here. That's the part where I would take a small station break, have a little something to drink, a little bit here and there, and I always take like a halftime break when this theme comes on. So it feels a little funky, you know, with the City Hall clock. Yeah. All right. Yep. Headset and everything is back. Nice knotted tie. Big blue with me with a little beverage, you see. Street Names of Philadelphia book. Let's see if we can find Delancey. That is our first situation this year. Delancey. If we can find Delancey, then I shall become the next. Thanks very much. That little ditty came from, I think, one of those like when Michael Jackson and some of the guys are doing the melody of the Jackson 5 thing where we do Stop the Love You Save, and I like that part because it feels very funky and sort of feels like Philly. Yeah. That's why I love it. That's why I love it, you know. Yeah. So let me see if we can find Delancey. Per the request of my good friend the Gnomestead. And ladies and gentlemen, please subscribe to the Gnomestead, and also my friend the Philly Captain. Philly Captain is doing a good job. And hey, look at this. Tanita's in the house. Tanita, welcome aboard. And guess what? Tanita, my dad is here. Philly Captain's here. Deborah's here. And my gosh, everybody's here. Ah, yes. Pump up. Yep. Oh, yes. Please do so. If you pump it up and make it like about 4,000 or so views, I get paid, man. Give me that money. Give me the money. Yep, I knew I could find it. Did I play the drums at the church today? Yes, sir, I did. I love playing the drums. You see, you know, speaking of drum, I got a drum to show you before we get started on the thing called Street Names of Philadelphia. So please stick around for just 1 second. Hit it, band! All Alrighty, here I am, and I got my headphones off because I want to show you this drum. This is a no name snare drum here. It is five. Oh, I'm gonna put it right over here. There you go. 5.5 by 14-inch snare drum. I think it's a Garwin. Oh, don't worry, Captain. I'm here. Oh yeah, here it is. I can hold it right here. Yeah, fat checks. I love it. Give me a fat check and I'll give you a... Have you ever heard Kensington Avenue? Not yet, but I will after I get this drum out of my way. And Deborah, Tiffany's going to Orlando, Florida? Awesome. So I'll give her a big hand, won't we? Yeah. So this is a Garwin snare drum. I think some unknown brand. 5.5 by 14 with the Remo coated right on the top. It's very good. Has a good sound. So that's how we do it. And yes, sir, I have a drum. Little drummer boy, big DJ drummer man. Okay, how about we start off with the Delancey station identification. And the show is brought to you in part by our dear friends. Yes, sir. We all love our friends. Yes. So let me see. We have Delancey. Here it is. Well, look out, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to talk about Delancey Avenue. Delancey Street, followed by Kensington. Wait, hold on. Oh, yeah. Have we ever done? Yes, but I don't mind doing it again as long as my good friends are here watching the show tonight. So here we go. The Right Reverend William Heathcote Delancey, a native of New York, was ordained Episcopal priest in 1822. Subsequently, he was named assistant to Bishop William Wright of Philadelphia. A few years later, he resigned his clerical duties and was unanimously elected 6th provost of the University of Pennsylvania. Ooh, yeah. Yes, indeed, it's great. We'll do Old Guns Avenue, yeah. For Tiffany, yes. In 1833, he became rector of St. Peter's Church at 3rd and Pine Streets. The back door of the house he lived in at 353 Pine opened onto what is now called Delancey Street. The earliest section of Delancey Street, from front and to 4th, was called Union and predates the Biddle Directory of 1791. Before Philadelphia legislated to unify street names, the streets, now called Delancey, carried a variety of names. Listen to this. Powell, 5th to 6th, was in use before 1805. Barclay, 6th to 8th, before 1828. Asylum? Ooh. Broad to 15th, before 1844. Rundy or Rundle, a dead end, to 16th, before 1864. Talbot, 38th to 39th, in 1883. And Woodland, 39th to 40th, before 1862. Both Talbot and Woodland were stricken from the city plan in 1962. When new blocks were opened after 1895, they were called Delancey, capital D, little e, capital L, A-N-C-E-Y. The city changed the spelling of the name to capital D-E-L-A-N-C-E-Y, Delancey, in 1941. Another section of Delancey Street between 17th and 26th Streets were changed from a street to a place in 1941. In 1895, this street had assumed Howell 19th and oh, thank you. Howell 19th to 20th, which was in existence in 1853. Walter 20th to 21st, in existence by 1856, and Cypress, in existence under that name since before 1897. And earlier known as Trinity Place, 22nd to 23rd by 1877, and Factory, 24th to 26th, since before 1862. Delancey was the first bishop of the Diocese of Western New York, and in 1852, he became the first American bishop to assist in the consecration of an English prelate. During his tenure in New York, Delancey helped organize Geneva, now Hobart College. And ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to say from the bottom of my heart, those are some of the nicest things ever. Thank you very much. Yep, I strive to be an announcer, so help me God, country, apple pie, and water ice. Water ice. All right, yeah, all right. Oh. All right. Now, before we get started on Ogons Avenue, and first we're going to do Kensington, it's time for the third and final round of the Quizmaster. Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of goats, I've seen some goats dancing around with Julie Andrews and Christopher Plummer. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yep, Tiffany's going down to Florida. Make sure you send me some freshly squeezed orange juice when you're there. Thank you very much. Yes, I do appreciate it, Tanita. Thank you much. Hoping to make at least 1,500 and lots of views I even made up a brand new playlist. Yes, it's called the Washington Podcast Playlist. So any past shows until today, you can watch them right away. So make sure you stay tuned. Yes, words are power. Can I get an amen tonight? Yes, indeed. Let's do it in my MC voice. How's that? Is that good? I hope you like that one. This is the MC portion of this sound card I'm working on. All right, here we go with question number 3 of that one. Goat's video is coming up. Breaking news. That's correct, my friend. I can't wait to see it. Now, here is the last Quizmaster round. The category is still Biblical Movies 2. Without commercials, how long is Franco Zeffirelli's Jesus of Nazareth? Is it A, 8.5 hours, B, 4 hours and 45 minutes, or C, 6 hours and 22 minutes? 31 seconds right now. Here comes some of the answers for the Quizmaster. Tiffany goes with C. Tanita goes with C. B and A for H, Lee, and Deb. Are you sure? Hey, my reverb is back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. I had my fun. Okay, so let's go over the answer choices. I got it right here. Most of the majority says C. I'm still. Here's like one thing. I'm gonna let H. Lee and Deb get another additional 30 seconds, and make sure you hope you get it right on the nose. So here we go. This is a cool show, y'all. Alrighty, most of the folks says 6 hours. Let's see what it says. You're right, guys. Congratulations. Yep. Without commercials, Jesus of Nazareth is 6 hours. Yep, that's right. Yep, I'll give it to you guys. 6 hours and 6 hours and 22 minutes without commercials. But if it's with commercials, I think it's like either a good 7 hours. Oh, Gnome said like a, are you sure? Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's a good one here. So, yep, let's do. Yep, you gotta love it. Big booming radio voice and 1,000 subscribers, but hopefully we'll get up to 1,500. Watch the last shows longer than. Oh yes, it is longer than Mass. Yes, indeed. And speaking of that, down at the Cathedral Basilica of Saints Peter and Paul, they had a great sunrise Mass service down there. It was really great. I watched it on Action News with Carolyn Goggin this morning, along with meteorologist. What's her name again? It's not Karen Rogers. Let me see here. Oh no, Tiffany! I didn't say it, but you can't help it. Nope, you can't. Nope, she can't help it. No, no, no. Oh. Okay, now let's go on with more street names of Philadelphia. Drummer, please. Oh yeah, gotta love the drums. I've been playing them for 22 years. 29 years. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna talk about right now. Nope. Nope. She can't help it. Nope, she can't. God bless you. I love you. Okay. JKL. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Kensington Avenue. And while Philly Captain's here, salute to the Philly Captain. Please subscribe to his channel. He wants to get 100,000 subscribers to get that plaque. And also help out my friend the Gnomestead. Subscribe to his channel. He's got a groovy goat video coming up, Wedding in the Wings. And support my friend. He is $510 away from the goal he's looking for. He wants to come down to the lower 48 states for sake of health. So please do that for me. Thank you. Kensington Avenue, the principal street of the town Kensington. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey, how are you, Christy? And Christy, yeah, get that plaque. Yes, sir. Get that plaque. So thank you very much, Bobby, Christy. Hey, make sure you watch the rebroadcast, okay? The principal street of the town of Kensington was adopted the community's name for its own. Kensington Avenue first appeared in the street directory of 18, and B Love is in the house. Welcome aboard. Street directory of 1851. Yep. However, it must have existed much earlier than the part of a road. And Mike, welcome aboard, Mike. Yes, Mrs. Mike and everybody. Yeah, welcome aboard, everyone. You're all welcome here. Thank you so much for joining us. Yep, with my solid, with my tie thing, you know. Yep, gotta love the ties. Yes. Okay, where was I? Okay. Kensington Avenue first appeared in the street directory of 1851. However, it must have existed much earlier as part of the road to Frankfurt. In the 19th century, it was the road to Harrogate Springs, a popular spa of the period, from which the springs the name which springs the name of Harrogate Lane. Officially, the first section of Kensington was confirmed by jury in 1847 from Front Street through the Norristown Estate to the Leamy Estate. Added to mostly by use rather than deed or ordinance, Kensington, oh yes, what a great crowd tonight, my gosh. Yep, this is much better than the Easter Promenade on South Street. Yep, so Kensington Avenue reached its full distance before 1890. In 1857, the avenue was a turnpike. Between 1860 and 1870, it was known as the Frankfurt Road. Did I say Franklin? I think I got like a Ben Franklin coming up around here or something. The town of Kensington was laid out by Anthony Palmer and named for the section of London. Because of the principal industry of the residents, Kensington was nicknamed Fishtown, a name which continues in use to the day. Palmer, by the way, has a Kensington Street named in his honor. And now, lastly, ladies and gentlemen, the letter O. And Mike, welcome, Mike. Now, for the folks out there who are late in the podcast, don't worry. Watch the rebroadcast. We'll have a good time, okay? It's much better when you watch it again and again and again and again and again. Okay. All right. Let's go with the letter O. And this is so much fun. Talking about Ogontz Avenue. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. Oh, yeah. There it is. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Ogontz Avenue. Okay. Ogontz Avenue. An Indian chief who entertained a young boy with a long memory lent his name to this major Philadelphia thoroughfare. J. Cook, a financier of the Civil War, had a fond recollection from his childhood. So, when naming his Oak Lane mansion in 1865, he remembered Chief Ogontz, who had entertained him and his friends at the Cook's family estate, or the Cook's family home in Sandusky, Ohio. David Spade and Chris Farley not included. You know what I'm talking about, Tommy Boy? That's in Ohio, okay? Yeah, but come on, let's all celebrate my dad. Thank you very much for your birthday greetings. God bless you all. All right. So, Cook lost the mansion and the estate Shelton Hill in the Panic of 1873, but regained his property in 1881. The earliest extent of Ogontz Avenue was from Ruscombe Street to Lindley Avenue, deeded to the city in 1885. The remainder from Somerville to Cheltenham Avenue was deeded and put in use before 1930. Oh, I think Philly Captain has a lot to do, so he Yes, indeed. So, yes, sir. So that's Ogon's Avenue, and that's street names of Philadelphia. Cheltenham and Ogons. Man, that sort of reminds me of that bus route. It's now known as the 81. Now, it used to be called the XH. But that's another story for another day. Now, before we sign off, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do some new stuff coming up soon on the Washington podcast. Like for example, I have put a, you see here. Yeah, how about a clean sweep? Well, oh, okay, we'll do this right now. Hold on, kids. Is it a clean sweep? I'm sorry, Bobby. I don't think so. After the last two games in Colorado versus the Rockies got mad at us, and we got some pitcher for the Phillies who's not doing a great job giving away all those runs, and which makes me very angry. Yeah. So it was 3-1 in favor of the Rockies, so there is no series sweep. If there was, I would have done this. Yep, no brooms this time, my friend, so I'm very sorry about that. Yep, so, excuse me. Sorry about that. Yep, Northwest Philadelphia. Yep, the Route 6 does go up there. Yes, indeed. Yes, that is right. So friends, before we go on the way ending off the program, I just want to say thank you very much for allowing me to come to your homes. Yep. That's right, sis. Charge, but sadly no charging yet, but hey, hopefully we'll be. So the Phillies will come over to San Francisco, California to meet with their team called the San Francisco Giants. So hopefully get a sweep. Why the heck do we have to lose to a last place team? Nah! Makes him angry, but don't worry. We won't stress the Hulk thing anymore. All right, so once again, Jim Brown, if you're watching, thank you very much. You've been wonderful. Jim is the man who gave me this tripod and camera set, which I'm using right now. But pretty shortly, I'll be swapping that to a webcam so I could Yes, indeed. It was so fun. We should do another half an hour, but unfortunately, this is a big week coming up, and New York City too. But hey, how about we'll do an hour and a half show next Sunday? What do you say, everybody? Yeah, let's do that. And also, of course, this on location slot right here. Don't worry, I'll come back soon. Now, this will be put on when I have a extra video or an interview. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's how we do it. Let me see here. Can we go another half hour? I don't know. What do you say? Can we do it? Can we do another? Yes, indeed. So how about this? We're gonna cut away for a station break, and I do believe we may have an extra half hour. And while the Von Trapp family singer is singing "So Long Farewell," Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, guess what? I don't think so. Yep, I'm looking forward to putting up those New York videos too. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna take care of that. So yes, indeed. Hope we'll do that this coming Saturday. Once again, thank you very much for coming into your homes. And guess what? I think it's time for an extra half hour right about now. Did you say another half hour, David? Yes, indeed. I do believe it's time for an extra half hour. We're not really going to wait all around next Sunday night to do it, so since everybody's coming in a little bit late, let's do another half hour, shall we? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This half-hour program is brought to you in part by Heckler Hot Sauce. Go find it in the meat department at any Acme store, or go to www.hecklerhotsauce.com. Haha, yes, ladies and gentlemen, gotcha! We were about to get ready to go off the air, but a few people said, please, let us do another half hour. Maybe I'll get to answer a Quizmaster quiz. Well, kids, very sorry to announce, but on a different, on a show usually like this, we would be doing like the best of 3, but I think I might make up another Quizmaster. Just give me a few moments for that one. We'll come to that a little later. So yes, indeed, a half hour more for the podcast at 9 p.m. on a beautiful, beautiful night. Yes, indeed. Absolutely, positively. We do the extended Washington podcast. Dad in the house, everyone here. We're having such a good time tonight. Yes. So first, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Chuck Strongback's here for KDJW. By popular response, the second half, or the third half of the Washington podcast. Good idea. Now, if you'd like to subscribe, please do so. Yep, subscribe to KDJW and hit the bell icon. And Deborah, we love you. See you next time, okay? Yeah, see you next time. So if you'd like to make a small contribution to help keep the program on the air, give to Venmo at DJWash5. All right, thank you very much, Chuck Strongbacks. I think it's time to do something. What should I do? First, I'm going to take off this little banner here for a second. So, let me see. The game tonight with Philadelphia and the Rockies, we didn't do very well, so here's the information. Yep, crack of the bat. I think our bats are very, very, silent, I believe. We want to keep the bats hot, just like my heckler hot sauce. Yeah. So let me see here. 5-4 is the count. I think we're in third place so far. The Mets have won another game. I really want the Mets to lose. Yep. Deb wish you could stay on. Yes, I wish you could do so too. This is a fun podcast, and we have 35 viewers. Hey, how many likes do I have? Let me know down in the comments down below. Yes, indeed. A home run dependent. Yes, indeed. Yep, we would have won that game if it wasn't for, we really got to pick it up when we're going to do a few games series. I'm going to check out on my phone right here. Yep, indeed. Oh, a 6 ABC alert. Let me see what that is. Let me see here. Oh, my goodness. Breaking news on Action News. Yep, the bats are limp, not be able to hit much. Yep, it is. Here's a report for 15. Oh, thank you very much, folks. Appreciate it. If you all know everybody out there, make sure you hit the like button. Yep. So here's some breaking news from Action News from WPVI. That's nice. Would recommend sticking to an hour. Yeah, yes, indeed, Dad. That's a nice idea. Yep, but sometimes when someone really wants a half hour more, they should say, yep. So what can I say? So let me see here. A video captured from I-95, a rollover crash. Oops, 17. Wow, thank you very much. A rollover crash on I-70 on I-95. But I'm happy to announce there are no injuries, no life-threatening injuries. So yes, indeed. It's a special night, Dad. And guess what? That night is for you. Yes, indeed. Sometimes less is more? Reminds me of that baseball movie. Yeah. All right. So, Easy Ranch, less is more. I'm Ranch Wilder. Wait a minute. Hold on for a minute. I think I need to fix this. Hold on for just a minute, please. I'm going to fix this. Yep, let me see here. Okay, we're going to do this. Here we go. Now, here's how we're going to do it. Simple technology, kids. And we're going to move it up. Right? Whoop, wait a minute. No, this guy, we're going to move it up. Here we are. Here it is. Yep, there it is. Now, yep, indeed. That's how we do it. So, 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Thank goodness no injuries. I love that movie, Angels in the Outfield. That's a great movie. Oh, wait a minute. I'm very sorry. I gotta say this. It is Rockies 4, Phillies 1, thanks to the pitching and the quiet bats. So, yeah. All right. So, but hey, we're at 1,000 subscribers, which is not that bad. So, does anybody want me to read you a story about a Philadelphia street name? Because I'm game. Are you? Yep, my next goal is 1,500. Thank you very much for believing in me, everybody. Thank you. Really do appreciate it. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. And thank you very much, everyone. You all been wonderful. Without your support, I don't know where I'll be right now. But thank you very much. Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you so much for believing in me, putting faith in what I do. And yes, you guys are wonderful. Really, I love you all. You're at 152. 152, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, my friend Mike needs your help. Subscribe to my friend Mike. He's 152. He needs, let me see here. Sitting at 274. Subscribe to my sister Tiffany. She needs help too, yes. So every one of y'all, please consider subscribing to my friends Mike and Tiffany. Yes, indeed. So let me see here. Let's check her out here. 1,000. First, we'll start off with minus 274. Is that right? 274 for Tiffany? Okay. She needs 726 subscribers to go, okay? That's a big thing, all right? Now, let's consider the following about my friend Mike. So, let me see. 1,000 subscribers minus the number he already has. He has 848 subscribers to go. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Subscribe to Tiffany. She's got great doTERRA products for her to talk about to you. And also, of course, your health is really depending on that. And also, my friend Mike, with his journey going on, subscribe to him too. We all need a lot of help. Thanks, sis, for the new clarification. Yes, so yep, that's correct. So thank you very much, guys. Y'all the best. Really, really. Yes, indeed. So, yep, Gnomes that wants to know, where does my sister Tiffany lives with oils? Yes, sir. Acquiring minds need to know about that. Yes, indeed. So, yep, indeed. What is the name of your YouTube channel? Yes, make sure you all give Tiffany a follow up, okay? So she has some great stuff, wonderful products, and also, of course, faithfully she'll do it. So, let me see here. Yes, indeed. Let me tell you a story about. Let me see. Let me see here. I think I'll probably do Price Street. Price Street is a street in Germantown neighborhood of Philadelphia. Yep. And we the Washingtons used to live there. Here's Tiffany's YouTube channel right there. So y'all want to take a gander and click on that. Make sure you do so. Thank you, friends. Okay. All right, let me see here. Rising Sun Avenue. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. Tiffany is my oldest sister. Yes, indeed. So that we all love Tiffany, and she couldn't wait to have me to come down to North Carolina to yes, indeed. Hey, subscribe! Congratulations, you got a new subscriber. There we go. All right. Okay, so let's talk about Price Street on Street Names of Philadelphia, and then later on we're going to do some new stuff coming up to help celebrate the country's 250th birthday. So we're going to do that. This is Price Street. A Philadelphia lawyer who saw the need for a consolidation of the legally distant districts into the city of Philadelphia and act upon it, lent his name to this street. Whoops, sorry, that's my Facebook notification. I forgot to turn off the app. There. That's better. Sorry about that, kids. Eli Kirk Price, a descendant of a Welsh associate of William Penn, was the author of the Consolidation Act of 1854, which is believed to be the foundation for the growth, development, and importance of the city of Philadelphia. Hey, that's quite all right, Naomi. That's all right. His civic efforts also led to the establishment of Fairmount Park in 1863. How about the streets no longer exists? Well, hope we'll find some here in this book. If not, I shall do lots of research, okay, folks? I will. Oh, yes, and speaking of Fairmount Park, it's time for a Quizmaster. Yep, I made one up right on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Now, give me the exact length, the entire acreage. Like, what is the actual size of Fairmount Park? Yep, indeed. Fairmount Park, largest park in this country. And it also took over take over, what's that again? Yes, indeed. Yep, Central Park is not that big, and none of the other parks. We're talking about Fairmount Park. Now, can you please tell me to the number of how big is that park? So let me know in the comments down below. We're looking for an answer. I have the answer right up here, but I'm not going to give it. So Price served as the first chairman. His descendants to the present have been represented on the board of the Fairmount Park Commission. Price's obituary says, "Few, if any, American lawyers devoted so much of their time and experience to the improvement of the law." He is considered an expert on real estate law and spearhead the drive to protect the rights of wives and children in abandonment and divorce cases. Lehman Street, yep, you subbed. Congratulations, got another subscribers. I'll give a big hand tonight. And also, thanks to the Philly captain for boosting up the subscribers. God bless you, brother. So, Lehman Street, which existed as early as 1867, was changed to Price in 1895. Price Street, as a street name, has been on the official streets records only since 1880, 2 years after his death. According to other sources, the road that was opened through Price's Germantown property in the mid-18th century was the basis for the naming. This is a distinct possibility, since affidavits have been found which indicate that the street in that neighborhood was in use from 1864 or before. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the reading of Price Street on Street Names of Philadelphia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Anyone know the oldest street name in Philadelphia? Well, there are a few of them, like the beginning of William Penn's founding, like Broad Street, that's Broad, or Market Street, that's another one. There are numbered streets, and way before the... Yes, indeed. Shot Out of the Dark. 1,776 acres. You know what? This is like a Price is Right thing. Go higher. Yes, that's right. Go higher. Yep, this is a high or low question. So Tiffany says 1776 acres. Go higher, sis. Aim high. And you can participate in this game too, higher or lower. Only like 15 minutes into this extended Washington podcast. So go higher than that, folks. We're looking for the largest acreage of Fairmount Park. And Tiffany says 1776, 1,776 acres. Yep. So anyone give me the highest number without going over. Yes, indeed. Market Street? Sounds like an idea. I better talk about Market Street while you guys are deciphering how many acreages are there in Fairmount Park, the largest park in America. Or is it? Anyway, yes, I think it is. Okay, letter M for market. Dial M for market. Yes, indeed. Okay, 6,784 low. Where's this? Here it is. While Tiffany's deciphering about the correct number, yes, indeed, 76 acres. 76 acres? Ooh. Better go higher, H. Lee. Tanita says 2050. Christy says at least 2,000. Gotta go up higher, folks. You got this. I have faith in you. Gonna get this, all right? Yes, indeed. Market Street. You reckon? Yeah, I'm very sorry, sis. I like this one. Yep. Here's like one thing. I think I better be prepared for a Quizmaster. Yep. Are you sure? Yes. Yep. Gnomestead likes that little saying, like, it's neat. 2,800. Nice. Go higher, sis. Aim high, sis. So William Penn decreed that the main east-west street of his new city would be called high. 3,000 higher. Oh gosh. Higher, Christy, you got this. Regardless of the founder's wish, the thoroughfare by 1750, commonly called Market. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go through the part here. Let me see here. Yes, indeed. Ooh, you're almost there, sis. 4,700 lower. I think Tiffany's getting ready to, hit the jackpot. You never know. Yes, indeed. My goodness gracious. Yep, indeed. I think Tiffany may be on a roll. What do you think, folks? You think she's going to do it? Let's all give her a hand. Yeah. Well, while doing that, I think I better play some thinking music. 4,400, a little bit lower, sis. A little bit lower. You're almost there. Almost there to break the bank. Break the bank? That's my favorite song. Okay, 4,601 lower, Christy. Has the park shrunken over the years? Well, I don't think so. 4,276, 4,300 lower, folks. Lower, ladies. Yes, indeed. I kind of like this high-low game. This is pretty fun. Yep, and here's like one thing. If one of you ladies win, almost there, Tanita. She's at 4,170. A little bit lower, my friend. 4,001 higher. A little higher, my friend. Oh, wait a minute. Hold. Let me see here. Let me see. Yep, I do believe you see here. Let me see here. Philadelphia Park. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Yep, indeed. Wow, everyone's in the 4,000s. Let me see here. I'm gonna check this out, and while we do that, we'll take a little station break. So don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be able to gonna give you all the extra points because Tiffany here, Tiffany and some of the other folks started out around the 2000s. Yep, starting around the 2000s. So we're so I guess what, kids, I'm gonna give you all the points. Okay, so I'm gonna give you all the points right now because with the two sections of Fairmount Park totaling 2,052 acres. So the Quizmaster has messed up today, so I'm going to do this. Yes, indeed. Yep. So I gotta love the Price is Right, and I think I better do a high-low game next time before that happens. Yes, indeed. So the acreage is 2,052 acres. I thought it was 4,100, which would have been the right answer, but let me see here. Yes, indeed, it is. It does. So yep. Let me see here. So Fairmount Park in Philadelphia spans over 2,000 acres. Yes, yes, Anita, and I give you the points tonight, so you deserve it, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, my humblest apologies, and the sad news is I won't be your Quizmaster anymore. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes. Let me see. Tanita, she says 2050. So 2052, 2054. Tanita, you are right answer, right? Yes, indeed. So you got the points, and I wonder. I owe you a street, my friend. So Tanita, for you, I shall read a street name of Philadelphia. You've won this match, and you are truly the greatest. So let's all give a big hand for Tanita, shall we? Now, let's not be hasty. Okay. Okay, so Fairmount Park, 2050, 2052 to 54 acres, and I shall give my friend Tanita a street. And let me see here. I hope it's in here. I need like a West Philadelphia street, west or yes, indeed. I'm gonna do it right now. Yes, indeed. Gonna find a great. We only got about 6 minutes to go. So I need a gooder. Let me see here. What should I do? Where should I go in Southwest Philadelphia? How about, let me see. Oh my goodness. Wanted to find Island Avenue, but sadly it's not in this book. It's really crummy, I gotta tell you that. So let me see. Venango, Upland, Upsall, Vine. Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, indeed. You gotta find a gooder here. Yep, a gooder. Yep, that's what I said, sis. A gooder. Oh gosh. Ah, here we go. Passyunk Avenue is is pretty cool. So we're going to do that before we sign off on tonight's program. The land between the Delaware and Schuylkill rivers near the mouth of the Schuylkill was called by the Indians Pashagink or Pashagunk, meaning a level place, a valley or a place between the hills. The name was continued by the Swedes who settled there in 1648 and later by the English. Pashagunk grew from a small village to a township which was consolidated with the city of Philadelphia in 1854. Elwood! You know what? Let's do Elwood. Yes, Tanita wants to hear Elwood, so we'll worry about Pashagunk Avenue when we go to the cheesesteak place. But remember, kids, don't go to Pastor Gino's because they're tourism traps, and I don't want anyone to be downhearted about having a cheesesteak that sucks. And I don't want that to happen to you. Okay, Elwood. Elmwood. Elmwood, yeah. Elmwood Street. Elmwood Avenue. How about this? Elmwood Avenue. Elmwood Avenue, first deeded to the city in 1870. From 58th Street to Hay Lane, the line of modern 62th Street commemorates an early village in the vicinity of 89th Street. The first major growth of this avenue was in 1875, when the road jury confirmed it from 58th Street to Island Avenue. By 1925, Elmwood Avenue was complete to its present distance from Lindbergh Avenue to Cobbs Creek Parkway. The name itself is probably derived by the numerous elm trees which were found in the woods of that area. Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalata. 3 minutes before we sign off. Thank you very much for subscribing to Tiffany's channel. Thank you very much for supporting my friend in Homestead. And thank you very much for my friend Mike and everybody. And a big thank you to JB for without this camera setup, we wouldn't do a Washington podcast. So to you, JB, if you're watching, this extra half hour is for you too. Yeah. All right. So did we have a good time tonight? Is that wonderful? I hope we did, because next time when we come back to the Washington podcast, we're going to phase out Street Names of Philadelphia for a little bit, so we can go on to something cool like helping to celebrate the country's 250th birthday and how everything gets started that way. So yes, I'm going to do that. I'll be looking at different websites and things, and hopefully this show of shows will have a good one too. So let me see. I guess that's all the time we have. Tanita, thank you very much for joining me. Tiffany, H. Lee, Philly Captain, who was there, thank you very much. And Bill Freno and family, Britt and everyone, you all wonderful. Come back again next time for more of the Washington podcast. Good night. We're so glad you've tuned into the Washington podcast on KDJW Channel 5. Come back again next time for more exciting Quizmaster and other fun things for your enjoyment. Hey, right on, Tanita. Yeah, how about that? Okay, so Jayhan, we thank you. Tiffany, and yes indeed. Hey, my mom is here. Hi, Mom. Okay, take it away, Mr. Bob Hilton. Bob Hilton. All righty, so thank you so much for tuning in to the Washington podcast, brought to you in part by Heckler Hot Sauce. Go on to www.hecklerhotsauce.com to order your hecklers today. This is Bob Hilton for the Washington podcast, a DJ Wash 5 production. Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program with David Washington. Yeah, right in your dreams, kid.